Joining us now courtside, Coach Larry Hunter. Coach, obviously a happy Catamount locker room. The shots were falling today. Red Harrelson really got on a tear in the first half, knocking down some big three-point shots.
Well, yeah, Rhett was really good. It really helps when you make some shots. Makes you a little bit different. The energy was much better. I thought all day long our defense was terrific. Yeah. Thought we had great one-on-one defense, maybe one of the better performances that way we've had all year, keeping people in front of us. The guys had each other's back. When they did get around us, we had guys rotating to get in front of them. We had guys trying to rotate to contest shots. Just some pretty good, teamwork play defensively. And then I thought rebounding, we controlled the defensive boards for the most part. And then you mentioned offensively, I thought we had better ball movement, player movement. Some things we worked on this week really showed up, and that's good to see. And probably the biggest thing I'm pleased with, I told the guys at half and then again after the game, I thought we went 40 minutes and didn't have one single player get distracted by a call or something that was going on the floor with another player or anything. We just kept our focus on the job that you have to do. And when you're in competitive athletics, that's how you have to play. And hopefully we can continue to do that, because we'll get better and we'll be a good team if we don't have to deal with distractions.
Yeah. Oh, no question, Coach. That's a great point. And talking about we talked about this a little bit in the pregame show, that the defense sometimes makes the offensive go better, and we saw that some today. Our defense was outstanding.
Yeah, I thought Mike Brown had an awfully good game too. He got in foul trouble a little bit in the second half, but he hit some baskets where he went up through some traffic and really kind of muscled the ball in the basket. He got some big rebounds when we had the small lineup out there. I can remember in the second half they had an advantage situation, and he hustled out of the front of the press back to the lane and got a hand on a loose ball and came up with the loose ball and turned it into a basket at the other end. Just some things that don't really show up sometimes on stat sheets, but are big in ball games.
No question. Talking about hustling and rebounding, a double-double today for Torian Brummett, 10 rebounds, 11 points, and wow, look at this, 2 fouls. I mean, Torian played a solid game today.
Yeah, I think that's his second double-double in a row for us, and maybe third in the last 4 or close to it. He was really solid, gave us a good inside presence, and he makes us different also when he's going to the offensive boards. He only had 2 today, but early in the ball game he really went to the offensive boards. And his help defense today, when he's got energy like that defensively, he covered up an awful lot of things out there with his defensive movement, and he makes us different also when he's playing with that kind of energy. So we've talked about 3 seniors, so that shouldn't surprise you when you play well. Usually your leadership and your key players play pretty well and make it kind of easier on the other guys. But I think Boubacar Mutombo, Devin Peterson played a lot of really good minutes for us. Elijah Pugsley and Mark Goslin as starters were very solid today and did some good things. Mark Goslin was really good defensively. He's starting to understand our defensive package and rotations and how to guard at this level. And, it's a process, and EP's doing that too. I thought he took the challenge out there on Ellaby very well. So, yeah, just a lot of guys really played well and contributed and played their roles very well today.
And, Coach, you're right, talking about our team, it just seems like, I know a lot of times when a couple of guys fell down, there were guys over there helping them up. It just seemed like there was good communication and just good help out there on the floor.
Really good point, Gary. It's just the chemistry and energy were really good today, and it's fun to watch that.
Oh, no question about it. Nice win today, Coach. Good crowd and good atmosphere today. So good to have the cheerleaders and the dance team and the band back, and it was just a fun day here in Cullowhee.
It really was. It was a great atmosphere, and God, I felt bad for our women in that first game. They played so well today too. They deserved a better fate. They played their hearts out, and they were fun to watch, and they executed very well and competed about as well as I've seen our women do for a while. And I'm disappointed they lost, but they started the day off right for us, and we had a good crowd, and it was a good day for the Catamounts, especially ourselves.
No question about it, Coach. Congratulations, and hey, we'll come back here Monday and take on those Spartans.
Okay, thanks. We'll see you on Monday.
All right, Coach Larry Hunter, fans joining us here on the postgame show, brought to you by your Carolina Ford dealers.